We're talking with Antonio Lucio, CMO of Visa Inc. at AdTech in San Francisco. Antonio, can you tell us a bit about your approach to social marketing and your overall approach to marketing?
Well, over the last 2.5 years, we've undergone a major transformation in Visa marketing. We moved from about 11 to 12% of our media investment in digital to 36, close to 40%. Behind that decision was a very solid business case that underscored the importance that segments like affluent, cross-border, and e-commerce have to our business. Also, equally important was the realization that the purchase was no longer an action, but rather a social experience that transcended the transaction itself. In order to get to that level, we had to pretty much change our overall marketing approach. We brought digital from the periphery of our organization, with its own team, to the core of our organization. And we made each of the brand owners responsible for ensuring that we were meeting the right business and media targets. We also had to change our approach to development by working through the consumer decision journey prior to any creative development, and understanding all the media interactions that consumer had across that path to transaction.
What was involved in getting your agencies to buy into this approach?
Well, a lot of analytical work. I mean, we had to preach, if you will. We had to show what the consumer decision journey meant in terms of our business opportunity, and importantly, what it meant in terms of creating a map for them to develop more focus and more effective engagement and communication across that path to transaction.
Which social channels are you finding most effective for your marketing efforts?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. We're getting great level of engagement in social media and Facebook and Twitter, but we're also getting significant level of traction in terms of guiding transactions when we are actually doing banner ads on specific sites like Amazon.
How important are TV advertising and print advertising in your overall marketing mix these days?
They continue to be an important component of the equation, and again, it varies by market. What the new approach has done for us, it assigned to each media vehicle a very specific role. So when you're talking about our emerging markets, the role that TV has is to increase awareness of a very specific message that then is linked to very specific actions that are performed in the digital world.
Specifically talking in terms of B2B, what media are you finding most effective for reaching your B2B audience?
Well, actually, the most important element in our B2B relationship is personal engagement with our key customers. So a lot of time and effort have been dedicated by Visa to build the engagement forces across the multiple dimensions of our business, whether those are our issuers, our acquirers, all our merchants. And as time evolves, we're going to see that actually grow more, because through the utilization of our information platforms, we will be able to customize our offerings to actually deliver against their needs.
Well, most of your background in marketing has been on consumer packaged goods sides. How have you been able to translate that background into effective B2B marketing?
Well, in my previous role at PepsiCo, we also had a bottling network. Nothing happened without getting the buy-in, commitment, and engagement of our bottling network. In a way, it is analogous to the way that we do our business through our financial institutions. So the whole idea that you need to get win-win interactions with those customers that actually own the consumer relationship, whether those were bottlers in the case of PepsiCo, or whether there are issuers or our acquirers or our merchants in the case of Visa, has always been critically important.